A new Wordle puzzle is online. Click on the link to play.
Listening to the following video may give you clues. Please like and share the videos.
Conversations with Friends series premiere recap. A conversation with the writers of the hit sitcom Conversations with Friends has revealed some interesting facts about the show, which fans can use to relive moments from the first season.
Among the topics addressed in this article, the intermittent relationship between Ross and Rachel, the renaming of the Friends stage, and the adaptation of Sully Rooney's book by the same name, Just Being Polite.
In the conversation with Melissa, Nick suggested that they go to Venice for a weekend. But before they could leave, they ran into Bobby, Francis's mother.
Bobby read the story, tearing up, but soon she picks Francis up to have an ultrasound.
The two of them agree that the trip to Venice was worth it. This season's premiere was the perfect time to introduce the cast to fans of the new series.
The show follows Francis, a 21-year-old college student who lacks tact when it comes to conversation. Her impulsive nature and outspoken personality make her a compelling character.
She and Bobby perform spoken word poetry in Dublin, where they meet another writer named Melissa. After a brief encounter, the two start spending time together, and Melissa is fascinated by their unique personalities and their connection.
Intermittent relationship between Ross and Rachel. That intermittent relationship between Joey and Rachel on the series premiere of the sitcom begins when Rachel visits Joey in Barbados.
Joey is having a difficult time getting over his breakup from Rachel and ends up getting jealous. The breakup between Joey and Rachel leads Rachel to get involved with Ross, but Joey doesn't want to be swept off his feet.
Instead, he walks slowly to Rachel's room to confront her and kiss her off. Relationship between Ross and Rachel on Conversations with a View was first established during season 2.
In the second season, Rachel and Ross were living together in the same apartment. They were childhood friends who got along well as roommates.
However, their relationship was complicated by disagreements over everything from the Pottery Barn furniture to Rachel's morning job. As time went on, Rachel moved in with Phoebe and Ross briefly.
The couple had a love triangle, but ultimately became friends. When Ross and Rachel first met, they were not romantically involved.
However, their friendship developed over the years and their relationship blossomed. However, Rachel knew that Ross would always reject her and would never have children.
This led her to start a new relationship with Joey, which was a disastrous decision. However, the two eventually married, but they later parted ways.
They are not officially married until the series finale as season 3 goes on. Rachel and Ross' relationship gets even more complicated.
While Joey and Rachel have a rocky relationship, they're not together for very long. The episode shows them going on dates, but their relationship does not last.
They are both smitten with each other, but their fling ends abruptly when Joey finds out about Rachel's secret relationship with Bonnie.
Joey's line could refer to their drunken wedding in Las Vegas or to the series finale. Ultimately, this is a relationship that is not compatible, but that can't be forced to work.
The relationship is only mutual if both people involved are willing to make the effort to fix their relationship. But it's never a permanent thing, so no one should put too much pressure on the relationship.
The Friends stage renamed after the finale. The Conversations with Friends series has a new name.
It will be renamed the Friends stage after the series finale, which will air on May 10. This stage was previously known as the Friends Theatre.
It will have an all-new name as of May 10. The Friends stage is an outdoor theatre in London that is renamed after the final episode of the show.
The show is produced by Element Pictures and will be directed by Lenny Abramson. The series writers, Alice Birch and Sasha Lane, previously worked on the drama Normal People.
The renamed Friends stage is a popular spot for filming television shows. Many of the iconic sets from the Friends series were filmed on the Friends stage.
They included Joey and Chandler's apartment, Central Perk coffee shop, and even the fountain from the opening credits. Fans can also visit this studio lot for other popular shows, including The Big Bang Theory and 2.5 Men.
The series is based on the novel by Sally Rooney. It will premiere on May 30 on Hulu, BBC Three, and Ireland's RTE.
The show will be shot partially in Belfast, where film crews were recently spotted. Among the cast are Mickey Rooney, Lynn Wilhelm, and Mark O'Halloran.
In addition to Rooney, Conversations with Friends was also partly shot in Belfast. The final episode of Friends closed several long-running storylines.
Ross Geller confessed his love to Rachel Green, while Monica and Chandler being moved to the suburbs. In the episode, the group heads out of Monica and Chandler's apartment for the last time.
The final episode also featured the final coffee of the group. The Conversations with Friends series finale was the fourth most watched show finale ever, and garnered the fourth largest audience for a show's finale.
Sally Rooney's book adaptation of Conversations with Friends. This new movie adaptation of Sally Rooney's debut novel follows the lives of two exes who meet at a dinner party and have a few awkward conversations.
In addition to Sacha Lane and Alison Oliver playing the central characters, the film also stars Joe Alwyn and Jemima Kirk. The novel and film are both intense and cerebral, and the adaptation captures the nuances of the storyline.
Sally Rooney is a talented writer, whose subtlety and accuracy are laudable. Her subtlety is a delight, and even her correct spelling about is spot on.
And although the film's characters aren't quite as recognizable as the book, Rooney's tone remained consistent throughout. Even the characters' reactions and responses are as hilarious as the book's plot.
Frances is a complex character, both attractive and irritating. Her constant musings on the age, class, and sex gap add to the character's complexity.
But while Rooney's characters are complex and a delight to read, she aims to subvert the norms of society to create a more realistic portrait of the world. In a way, the book is a great vehicle for exploring the ideas of polyamory and its potential as an escape from the limitations of traditional relationships.
The story is more interesting when the characters are introduced in a low-key way. Instead of establishing a grand operatic arc, we can spend a few moments with each one.
While there is no single movement in Conversation with Friends, it does reveal the story in a more episodic manner. The series begins airing on Hulu on May 15 in the UK.
And RTE in Ireland. The movie premieres on May 27 in India.
Although Rooney's characters are generally critical of capitalism, most of her books focus more on their relationships. She spends a lot of time examining the emotions of her characters.
Her books are full of romance and intimacy, and many critics have misinterpreted her inclusion of left-wing characters as radical. In reality, however, Rooney hasn't written anything radical about class or power.